Welcome to day 3. Now, yesterday was posture, but posture is so important that we work on it in day 2 and we expand on it in day 3. All right, so yesterday what we did is we lifted at the crown of our head, made ourselves about 5 centimeters taller. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to align our legs and our shoulders. So if you can't quite see my feet, but you can imagine if my toes were spread out wide like this. What we want to think about is we want to move from the hip and we want to try to make our feet as forward facing as possible. Now, if you walk like a duck, this could be very difficult and could cause some pain on your hip flexors. So we want to use the idea of gradual progress, which we had in day 1. We want to think about this here and there constantly, whether we're working during the day or we're walking or running. And we want to gradually move our feet into a forward and back position so that we're posturally aligned moving forward. Okay, so in my case, when I relax and I just stand here, I actually have one foot that's aligned and one that's not. So I am really focusing on that right foot and moving from my hip and bringing it forward so I'm forward and back aligned. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to do our check-in steps. We're going to think about our core. We're going to think about lifting at the crown up top of our head. Our feet are aligned forward and back. And then we're going to do what we call a column check. So we want to think about our shoulders, a line drawing to our hips, and then a line drawing to our feet or our ankles. So we call this a column check. Okay, now it needs to be relaxed. If it's not relaxed, I want you to take a deep breath. Roll those shoulders back and then relax, because we don't want any kind of stiffness. Even though we have our core tightened and we're thinking about that energy power through our dantian, our arms can be relaxed and our legs can be relaxed, because we really don't need to use those for too much energy. Believe it or not, if we just use our core power, it can channel our energy forward, and then we can take some pressure off of our legs. So wouldn't that be amazing to think that you're not really working your legs as much with the muscles as you're walking and running? Well, posture, just by thinking about posture, helps you do that. That's why we spend 2 days on it. Okay, so let's just do that check again. We're thinking about lifting the crown of our head, and then we're thinking about the hips. I should say the shoulders aligned with the hips, aligned with the ankles. We've got that connection, the energy through our center, relaxing our shoulders. Okay, and then I can start my little walk for the day. Every once in a while, as you're doing your walk, why don't you just do that little check-in? Do that little column check-in to see if it's aligned. All of those little small adjustments add up over time to big results. So that's what this 30-day challenge is about. We can't make one big change from here to there. We want to build on those little habits, build on that gradual progress, and after 30 days, you will totally notice a difference after 6 months and after a year. That's what we want to do. Build on those habits. Small changes equals big results. And don't forget to comment, I'm in. Share this with a friend, because we have the videos on Instagram, Facebook, and you can also follow along on YouTube. We love it. Here we are, day 3.